Greetings, everyone. I am Atomy Diva Royal Master Jeong Yim Shin. I'm here right now in Atomy Park, and the weather is so nice. Many new flowers have bloomed in Atomy Park. You can see better if you look closer. Ta-da! Here you go. For those who are laughing, let me show you a video of real flowers. Isn't it beautiful? Before I started Atomy, I was a math teacher, teaching seniors in high school. I worked very hard thinking that this was the perfect job. One day, I bought a makeup set. Of all the makeup I've used, that one had the most moisture. It was also very affordable. People told me about network marketing, but I was not interested. But since the products were good and affordable, there was no reason for me not to use the products. I used it consistently, and one day someone told me, "Your face has gotten brighter." I felt very good, and I wanted to introduce the product to others. But I didn't want them to get involved with network marketing. I kept rejecting the offer. But the person who delivered the makeup to me kept telling me to go with her to seminars. Later on, I felt like I had to go out of courtesy. I felt like she was going to chase me for 10 to 20 years, so I just went. In the seminar, I thought I was missing out. So I started Atomy as a part-time job. But as time went by, I could not focus on both of my work. So one day, I decided that I had to only focus on one thing. And I chose Atomy because I was concerned about my future. I was actually making about $8,000 a month, but in Atomy I was making $70, and in some months $150. There were only two people who kept encouraging me. They were my sponsor and President Park. Except these two people, everyone told me I was crazy. All those people who criticized me did not even use the products. They had never even come to the seminar. They were just against me, and I became more motivated. Let's see who's the winner. Let me show all of you that I am right. I worked persistently with such thoughts. But to be honest, for someone like me who had never done network marketing, it was not easy to tell others to use Atomy's products. After attending the seminars consistently, it was only then that I got the courage to speak. I had the strength to pick myself back up after being rejected. After being persistent for 1 year and 5 months, my income rose to $2,000 a month. Honestly, from then it was a lot easier. Having fun for about 3.5 years, I was able to earn $100,000 a year. After 5 years and 6 months, I was earning $200,000 a year. If you have an income of $200,000 a year, like President Park said, you can start giving stipend to your parents. So it has already been many years since I've been providing for my parents. My parents are so proud of me these days. They stare at me with such a beautiful gaze, and I'm so happy to see them look at me like that. There are many reasons why I chose Atomy. But the most important reason is because of the products. If the products were not good, I wouldn't have tried the products. And I wouldn't have been interested in network marketing. As all of you have just seen the video, I hope all of you will try the good products of Atomy. Second, I thought that I would be missing out from the marketing plan. Let me briefly explain to you the characteristics of the marketing plan I had heard before. Those who are watching this video from home, you are probably lying down on the sofa, right? Stand up a little. Shall we begin? First, there is no entrance fee in Atomy's marketing plan. Have you heard of other companies that have no entrance fee? Yeah, some companies don't take entrance fees, and some do. But why am I highlighting this fact? Even if someone applies as a member with no entrance fee, if the products are good, they will want to join this business. There are companies that enforce the members to pay an entrance fee. But in Atomy, there's no initial fee. And there is no entrance fee either. So you can just do Atomy business with no pressure. All you have to do is purchase the daily products you need. The second characteristic, you don't need to pay the monthly fee. Many other companies require a monthly membership fee. Why does a company need to have a monthly membership fee? You should really know why. To be honest, most network marketing companies have good products. In network marketing, the consumers need to advertise with their mouths and let others know that the products are good, right? But if the products are not good, who will do such a thing? That is why most network marketing companies have good products. But the problem is that the price is too expensive. If even the contractors hesitate to purchase the products or not, purchase or not, then the contractors who joined before will not be able to receive income. What about ATOMY'S products? Let's look at that toothbrush here. Do you think people will hesitate? Purchase? No. Purchase? No. To buy this toothbrush when it costs less than $1? Atomy products are good and affordable. That is why they don't need to take monthly fees. You just heard the two characteristics, right? Let me mention the third characteristic of the marketing plan. ATOMY'S marketing plan can have infinite levels. First, if you like the product, then you can become a member. Then after using the products and you really like them, you can tell others to purchase the products at production cost. You can have two lines under you. Those who are directly under you are on the first level. Those under them are on the second level, and under them, the third level. In most network marketing companies, they put a limit to the levels. For example, in some companies, they only allow up to 3 levels. Some allow up to 20 levels. So if sales occurred to the level allowed, those sales could be shared. But if sales occur under the allowed levels, then even if there are sales, not all of that can be shared. Do you understand what I'm saying? In Atomy, if you continue this business, you could have 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 levels under you. Even if someone on the 10,000th level makes a purchase, 100% of that PV can be shared with you 100%. Even if you weren't responsible for recruiting that person, on the 10,000th level, it doesn't matter. All the PV that person accumulates will be shared. Do you understand? I think those who are listening today are all very smart. Those who are nodding on the other end of the screen, I can see all of you. Some are smiling. Let me add just one more thing. You might think that you don't know that many people. I don't have a big network. How will I recruit up to 1,000 and 10,000 levels? From 2010 until now, how many people do you think I recruited to join Atomy? I recruited about 80 people to join this business. Some might think, oh, you recruited 80 people. That's a lot. You might think that. But I actually have been doing this for 100 months. That means I did not even recruit one member per 1 month. Does that make me a good worker? You can think as you like. I was not very competent. And there are some members who don't even make a single purchase. However, I was persistent in telling others to try other products. Today, many people are being registered under me. And though I'm not responsible, all of their PVs are shared with me. Do you understand this process? Let me tell you one more thing. Atomy has a global one marketing system. It doesn't matter if it's in Korea or USA or Japan. If you apply as a new member in any Atomy branches, you will be given one membership code. If you were working in Korea but wish to relocate to Japan, in other network marketing companies, you have to reapply in that new country. But in ATOMY, you just have to apply once, regardless of which country. Then any members from any country where ATOMY is launched can come under you through the global one marketing system. If I say this, you might think, I don't know anyone outside of Korea. About 10 years ago, every time I rode in a taxi, the driver would ask me, "Which country are you from?" If you're laughing now, you're probably thinking the same thing. My skin has gotten a lot brighter after doing ATOMY. Some people ask if I'm from Southeast Asia. But actually, I personally don't know any foreigners. But thankfully, tens of thousands of Malaysians and members from the Philippines are registered under me. It wasn't due to my efforts, but through different connections, I'm able to enjoy the infinite level, which ATOMY has a global one marketing system. Let me summarize what I just explained. First, there is no entrance fee. Second, there is no monthly membership fee. Third, it has an infinite level system. Let me explain about the infinite accumulation system. This is how other companies' PV work. Let's say you, your sponsor, and your partner worked hard for a month, but your PVs don't add up for you to receive commission. Then on the first day of the following month, all of your PVs from the previous month will disappear. On the first day of the month, everything will be refreshed. Then, the following month, the same thing could happen. Then the next month, the same thing. In this system, you could work hard but receive nothing back. If you are so close at receiving commission, then you will start to purchase the products yourself. That is why in some companies, the members stack up on the products. ATOMY is a little bit different. Listen carefully. You have worked hard with your partner and sponsor, but you don't have enough PVs to receive commission. In ATOMY, when the first day of the next month comes, all of your last month's PVs do not go away. The PVs you've earned last month and the month before can be shared, and it can be combined with this month's PVs. It could take you 2 months to receive commission, and it could even maybe take 3 months. It's not too bad to receive commission even after a few months, right? The PVs don't disappear. One payment in a few months isn't too bad, right? What about if it takes a few years? That's not bad either. What if it takes 30 years? You think you might pass away by then? It's better to receive something rather than for the PVs to disappear. I am actually a very frugal person. There are various coupons inside my wallet. I always go to the same gas station. That's because I can get coupons. One time I saved enough to fill my tank up to $53. I was so proud of myself. But it actually took me 5 years to save that much. I was hesitant to join ATOMY for about 10 months. During that time, I just purchased makeup, HEMOM, and other products that I needed on a daily basis, and the commission money came in. There was no reason not to join. That was when ATOMY changed my way of thought. I realized that all I had to do was switch my place of shopping. It was like a supermarket that paid me as I made purchases. That's how I thought of ATOMY. Do you understand what I'm talking about? There are probably some of you where this is your first video. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, after watching this video, you shouldn't fret. You are normal. But if you understand what I'm talking about from the beginning, then maybe you were born to do ATOMY. There is another advantage that can only be found in ATOMY. In ATOMY, there is a ceiling for the commission you can receive. If you are able to work hard and acquire 50 million PVs on your left leg and 50 million PVs on your right leg, then right now you should be able to earn $1,250 a day. But even if your left leg reaches 100 million PVs and your right leg reaches 100 million PVs, your daily commission will still remain the same. The cap for daily commission will be $1,250 a day. That will amount to about $100,000 a month. In Atomy, one person cannot take millions of dollars by themselves. The purpose is to make a lot of people rich. In Atomy's marketing plan, 35% of total sales are given as commission, but many won't be able to receive enough commission if there is no ceiling. The whole point is for many people to share the commission. If someone started 5 years ago, they will gain success earlier. If someone starts today, they will start from that day. And someone who starts 3 years later will just succeed that much later. In the end, everyone can reach the top and make $100,000. That is why it is not important who started first or later. The important thing is that anyone can make $100,000 at the end. When I heard this thought came to my mind. If there's a ceiling, even if you acquire more PVs, you will not be compensated more. This means ultimate financial freedom. If there is no limit to how much people can make money, then most people will work even harder to make more money. I realized that this was truly the way to gain freedom. There is another advantage. This is not only valid in Atomy. This is also true for other companies. According to Korean law, for network marketing, the code of members can be passed down. But why then do I call this a unique trait of ATOMY'S? Let's say there was a mother who had worked very hard. If she earned $100,000 a month and decided to pass it down to her children, but if her son or daughter is not as competent as their mother, in other companies, they would be required to perform up to a certain level. If they cannot match the monthly requirements, money will not come in. However, in Atomy, if the code is passed down to her children, it doesn't matter if the children will work or not, or whether they can perform. The code will be passed down exactly as it is to her children. Atomy is an amazing company where one's code can be passed down. These are the unique traits of Atomy's marketing plan. Do you understand what I'm talking about? From now, I will briefly explain about Atomy's commission system. There are different types of commissions in Atomy. First is the general commission. Second is the multi-matching bonus. Third is the education commission. The third education commission only applies to those managing a center. Let me just simply brief you on the first and second types, as they can be earned by anyone if they work hard. If I tell you everything today, then you won't listen next week, right? That's why I'm going to explain only the gist of it today. If you apply as a member and purchase the products you need on a daily basis, then soon you will be able to stack up 300,000 PVs. But there is no set time for this. And if you are able to tell others about the products you use, one day your partners on your left leg will be able to accumulate 300,000 PVs in total. Also, those on your right leg will be able to stack up 300,000 PVs. If your smaller leg accumulates 300,000 PVs, then you'll be able to receive your commission. When you have 300,000 PVs, you will receive 15 points. At first, you will be able to receive points, maybe twice a month or even once a month. If you work hard, you will be able to receive commission once a week, once every 3 days, and even every day. During that time, you will have many consumers under you. And as you make more and more partners, soon you will be able to accumulate 700,000 PVs on each leg every day. Then you will receive 30 points, and you will earn about $140 of commission. Next, you will be able to accumulate 1.5 million PVs on each leg. And next is 2.4 million and 6 million PVs. Then the final stage is 50 million and 50 million PVs on each leg. I won't tell you each of the levels right now. If you have 300,000 PVs on each leg, that's 15 points, which is $70 in commission. I actually accumulate about 6 million PVs on each leg. That's about 150 points. In terms of PV, 6 million is 20 times that of 300,000. However, in points, 150 is only 10 times that of 15. In theory, you should receive 20 times of commission instead of 10, right? The system is designed this way so that those who hit 300,000 PVs will be able to gain total commission a little bit more than those who are in higher ranks. You just need to understand this part. If you want to know more specifically about ATOMY'S marketing plan, then you can learn about that through Channel ATOMY and the YouTube channel. Does that make sense? Okay, that's great. Second is the multi-matching bonus. In ATOMY, the rank starts at Sales Master up to Imperial Master. If you understand the first rank, then the rest will also be easy. The ranks are calculated from 1st to the 15th, and from the 16th to the end of the month. Within a span of 15 days, if those on your left leg and right leg accumulate 2.5 million PVs each, that member will become a sales master. If you become a sales master, you will receive about $450 in commission, when the general commission that I just mentioned about is combined with the multi-matching bonus. That will amount to be about $2,000. It was in this system that I saw President Park's warm heart. Out of the 20% of points, a whole 10%, which is half of total points, is given to the sales masters. As President Park experienced network marketing in a different company, he experienced how difficult it was for contractors who were just starting out their business. $2,000 is just enough money for someone to survive on by saving expenses. For sales masters, which is the first rank in ATOMY, half of the 20% of points of commission is given to them. The second rank is Diamond Master. If you are able to accumulate enough PVs with 2 members under you on each leg, then you will be promoted to the next rank, up until the 7th rank. There are 6 members who have reached the 7th level of ranks. I am very envious of such people, but I know that one day I will reach that rank, so you can anticipate your success as well. Yes, the award of cash is very good, but I am looking forward to something else. I heard that when one is promoted to an Imperial Master, they are given a 165 square meter studio with a personal assistant and driver. I heard that they are given a budget for business expenses as well. They say that it is a miracle if you cannot succeed in ATOMY with such a good marketing plan and products. So don't achieve a miracle. In ATOMY, success is inevitable. How then can you succeed? I'll explain from now. Most of all, I believe in order to succeed in ATOMY, you must have the certainty in your heart. You need to do your own research to be certain whether these products are good enough, that when you tell others about this product, people will use it as well. No matter how many times it is I explain the products are good, if you don't use it yourself and experience it, then it's useless. Honestly, I was able to join network marketing because of the quality of ATOMY'S makeup products. Also, after consuming functional health products, my health improved. I thought that there was no reason not to use the products. You need to experience such products in order to succeed in this business. You must have certainty about the business in order to succeed. How then can you trust this business? You can do research through various websites. Though you cannot attend the seminar these days, you can have access to them through videos as much as you want. Watch the videos, and if you don't feel comfortable doing this business, then that means you will not be able to proceed with this business. Third, the company is trustworthy and products are all good too. But do you trust yourself? If you feel like others can make it, but you can't, that's not good. You must have the certainty that you can make it. When I first came to the seminar and saw people who succeeded, I realized that many of them did not have good jobs before. By observing other successful people, I also realized that I could do it. If I'm going to give you advice in our official YouTube channel, you can view the stories of those that succeeded in ATOMY. You can also access these videos on channel ATOMY. Try viewing videos of various people. And after watching the videos of other people, you feel like you can also succeed. Then you can proceed with this business as well. If you don't have assurance in your mind, you can't go forward with this. I want to tell all of you this message. I know that all of you don't fully understand what infinite level means. I'm talking about assurance right now. But in the beginning, I wasn't sure that there would be so many under me. When I was rejected by people, I just wanted to lay in bed. And I didn't want to go out, and I wanted to quit. But if I was certain that there would be 100,000 members under me, and if I was confident, then when I was rejected, do you think I would be in bed? I hope all of you will be able to have that kind of assurance. If you've gained confidence, then you should start this business. I'm sure many of you have heard the lecture about the 8 steps of success. You've probably heard how important the first 3 months were. Today, I want to talk about something different. First, why don't you all try persevering? In ATOMY, everyone starts from the same starting line. No one starts from the middle. Don't put all your energy into this and then quit because there is no money in this. Don't just quit. I've observed some people who work so hard for the first 3 months of the business. But after 3 months, they fall asleep. Some people are so frustrating to watch. They seem so slow, but then they continue with perseverance. Who do you think is the better worker? I'm not so sure. The person who is sleeping could get back up again. The person who goes steadily could also give up in the middle. Whether a person is steady or whether someone is lazy. I think the important thing is that they are in this platform. They just have to persevere. Try persevering for a little longer. Do you think I'm someone with perseverance or no? If you said I do have perseverance, then bless you. I'm actually not someone who is good at persevering. So how did I end up in this place? I believe it's because of my sponsor's perseverance. My sponsor persuaded me to go with them for a full year. I was forced to go, and now I'm standing here. If you yourself don't have perseverance, then just one of your sponsors or partners just needs some perseverance. How does that sound? Does it look like you can succeed now? That's good. I hope you will keep trying with great perseverance. Second, I believe in order to succeed, you need to have ownership. This is not your sponsor's work. It's not your partner's work either. It's not anyone else's work, but it's your own work. If someone keeps telling you to watch the videos, don't be half-hearted when you watch them or turn off the video midway. You need to be proactive in searching for material. This work involves relaying information to other people. I hope all of you will have ownership of this business. This is not someone else's work. This is your work, so you must be the one responsible for it. Some people think like the following. If it goes well, it's because of me. If it doesn't go well, it's your fault. Don't be like that. You should think it's because of you that it went well. It's because of me that it didn't do well. If you take ownership of this work, then you will be more responsible. Then you will be able to engage in this work more fervently. The third thing that I want to tell you is in order to do something, you must sacrifice something. It's not easy to be successful in Atomy while not changing your lifestyle. As I know, there are about 600 people that make more than $10,000 a month. The fact that there are so many people that make that much money shows that Atomy is a business in which you can succeed. But if you observe outside of Atomy, do you see lots of people making that much? No, not at all. People who do Atomy business say that it's difficult work. But in fact, it's way more difficult in other jobs to make $100,000. In order to achieve your goal, you cannot just live as you please. You need to give up the time that you spend before with friends, chatting, and watching TV with them aimlessly. You must invest that time back to Atomy. You must sacrifice the one thing that is precious to you. If you are able to concentrate your time and energy to Atomy, then don't you think your pace for success will be faster? Do you understand? You should get rid of all distractions from Atomy. Are you ready to pay the price for your success? That's great. Next, I want to tell you that you must change. First, you should change your physical appearance. What if your physical appearance is awful when you're meeting people? You should consider changing the way you look compared to how you looked like before. Why don't you retouch your hair and your clothes like a professional? How do I look today? Do you like my outfit? I hope you can have a makeover that will make you look professional. I'm not telling you to buy some clothes for yourself. No matter how good your speech is, if your clothes are bad, no one will listen. But if your clothes are clean, people will listen to you. When you speak to others, you will gain confidence. That is why I hope all of you will first change the way you look. When you go meet someone you know, you should put more care to your appearance. It is quite difficult for your acquaintance to hear you out since they already know you. But if you do change your physical appearance, then there's a higher chance that people will listen to you. I first believe that your physical appearance must change. The second type of change you must experience is internal. I actually don't want to share this too much. But if it's going to help you, I will gladly do so. I was working hard in Atomy, and I placed partners under me. And one day on my right leg, a partner who was prettier than me appeared. She was also better than me at inviting others. She was better than me at speaking as well. Wow. If someone like this appeared on the scene, when the sponsor offers to help the partner, usually that person will tell the sponsor to focus on the other leg. When I heard this, I thought that all I needed to do was focus on my left leg because there was already such a competent partner on my right leg. So I focused all of my energy on my left leg. But then my talented partner under my right leg one day left because she was lonely. If someone joins you as your partner, you should encourage them and work together with them. I ask all of you to change the size of your heart. Do you understand? They say that members who don't miss out on the seminars will succeed. Every time I attend the seminars, I always went by myself. I think I went by myself for a full year. But one day, an acquaintance told me she would come with me. I felt so happy that I thought I could fly. So I called her the day before the seminar. And I said, "You didn't forget about tomorrow's seminar, right?" And she responded that she didn't forget. We talked until midnight, and I finally hung up the phone. I was sleeping when I received a text message at 5 a.m. This person who said she would come last night at midnight suddenly said that it was her husband's birthday. I felt like the world was being torn to pieces. I really didn't want to go to the seminar that day, but I still went by myself. However, as I was sitting in the seminar, my blood began to boil. I was so frustrated that she did not keep her promise, so I called her during break time. I shouted at her, "You promised to come. What do you mean it's your husband's birthday?" Up to this day, I've lost contact with that person. How do you think I would act now? "Have a great time with your husband. We can go next time." I would say that calmly, but I had lost my cool, so I was all alone again. I was going to the seminars all by myself for about a year. I remember President Park saying, "Don't work for your own success. Work for your partner's success and everything else will follow." However, at the time, I had no partners. So I told President Park, "I don't have anyone under me." One day, I also got a partner. This partner of mine was like me. She was not good at selling, and she didn't know very many people either. But after hearing President Park, I helped her a lot to make her successful. On a cold winter, my partner and I were going around to stores because we had no contacts. I had never done anything like this before. Though I had a partner, I was not confident. Did you know? If you're insecure, your voice gets louder. Every time we went into a new store, I would open the door and with a loud voice ask, "Hello, do you know about Atomy?" If I had just spoken in my normal voice, they might have welcomed me. The shop owners were surprised by my loud voice and rejected us. One afternoon at 4 p.m., we entered a store and I screamed, "Hello, do you know Atomy?" The shop owner said that we brought bad luck. So he poured salt on us. The criticism I received from home was okay, because I knew my family loved me. But when the shop owner threw salt at us, I thought, do I really need to go this far? It was quite a depressing day. When I came to my senses, I realized my partner was right beside me. Her face was just as dejected as mine. So I looked at her in the face and said, "The more miserable a person's life, the brighter it shines later in success." I told her we would say this on stage when we were successful. Both of us are successful now. And both of us are working hard. Ultimately, you work for your own success. But if you help the partners under you so that they can earn money, then anyone can be successful. With that pace, I was able to have an income of $200,000 a year. My family members have slowly joined the business. And they are also slowly improving. About 60 members of my family are doing Atomy, and there are 5 people with an income of $200,000 or more. I believe that Atomy is an amazing company that affects the whole family. Many people are in difficult times right now, right? Take strength and persevere just a little longer. I hope you will be successful in Atomy and that it is the end of my lecture. Thank you.